So we have got to go to the beginning with this. All right. Now, in our previous dope discussion, we talked about the bend zone, right? And how that is the female version of a friend zone, and how the bend zone is actually a lot worse for women than the friend zone is for men, because women actually have to end up giving up a lot more for less or nothing at all, just to be entertained or just to have the company or whatever, as far as men are concerned, right? We have to, again, bend that ass over, um, and maybe tolerate a lot of things that maybe we wouldn't otherwise tolerate for the sake of getting certain validations or luxuries or access to males. I can't even say men. So that's why the bend zone actually ends up being worse. And unfortunately, a lot of women end up exactly in that arena. And the bend zone, okay, is actually a cycle that a lot of females end up in. Um, and a lot of you would classify a lot of those females that end up being in the bend zone as 304s or 30 whores. Oh, 30 whores. Okay. Excuse me. But I want to go to the beginning and really dive deeper into how this begins, how this starts, because it doesn't just start from a point where you have a bunch of females out here feeling like they'll always have the best options available, feeling like they're the baddest chicks, feeling like they can do whatever with their lives. It doesn't start there. There was some programming that took place, right? In order for a lot of us as women to end up in that type of mode. Okay. Now, also in the previous dope discussion, we talked about how a lot of females can pass up well-to-do guys, the gentlemen, the good guys, the nice guys, so on and so forth, and end up placing themselves in this bend zone or this 304 cycle because they felt as though these men were going to always be readily available to them. And before you know it, a lot of those guys remove themselves from the equation and go and seek better options, right? And so by a lot of these females pressing their luck as far as having certain access or luxuries to a particular type of men, they really do end up setting themselves up for failure in the end, because a lot of those guys that they felt like would always be available end up leaving them behind. And before you know it, all you're stuck with to choose from is people from the bin zone. Shout out to Tokyo Traveler, the BIN zone, which is trash, right? You had options of gentlemen, providers, protectors, leaders, teachers, ready and willing to wait around on helping you, on teaching you, on guiding you, on, saving you. They were at one point ready to do that, but as time progresses and they start to see that you are a time waster and you're not really a good investment, those men move around, they move accordingly. And again, we end up being left behind. And before you know it, we're much older, or we're in just very compromising positions, to where any man that would pursue us would actually place himself at a disadvantage. So we end up not being a good look, a good investment, or an asset to a man's life, right? Especially a well-to-do guy that has things to offer and things to lose, right? So it's not just that you're at a particular age. It could also just be that your lifestyle, your image, what you are about, the things that are attached to you would rub off on me. And so by default, a lot of men don't want to deal with you because of those things. It has nothing to do with your age and everything to do with you just being not it. Okay. But we do that. Okay. But I want to go into how that happens and why that happens. Let's start there. We can hit 200. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Okay. Now, as a woman myself, growing up, I was taught certain things by older women that in hindsight were very toxic advice. I was told in so many words that I am the prize, right? The man is supposed to do everything for me. It does not matter how disrespectful I am, how neglectful I am. It doesn't matter how much I don't have to offer to a man. The mere fact alone that I am sitting on gold, right? The man is supposed to do everything for me, and you just reap all of the rewards, all of the benefits. The man is lucky to have you on his arm. That's it. That's all. You don't have to do a damn thing. That's what a lot of us are taught, unfortunately, growing up. Let's be real. You're a woman. You're sitting on gold. You make them men work for it. Right? If that means that you are wasting men time, right? Because again, that's really what it all really would equate to, is a bunch of time waste. It doesn't matter. Milk them for what they got. Dangle what you can dangle and use what you got for as long as you can to get with you what you want. You're a woman, and so they'll go for it. And for a while, that was a thing, right? But again, we live in a new day and age to where not so much. More and more men are taking their time more seriously, taking their investments more seriously, whether that be their money, their resources, their attention, all of that. They're being very cautious and wise with how they choose to distribute those things. It's not like it was back then, but again, it's how it starts. So with us being programmed that way, saying that I'm the prize by default because I was born sitting on gold, that means that I'll always have options of men, pools of men to choose from. It does not matter. It does not matter what I am, what I do, what I'm about, what I'm not about. Men will be there. Live your life. This is what we're taught. That's where it starts. And do y'all know what happens? When we're younger, thank you, Miss Kendra. I'll read that in a second, sis. When we're younger, we may have a large pool of men, young men, to choose from. And within this pool of men, it may be, or young men, I should say, it may be some stand-up, solid young gentlemen. And we're looking around like, oh, well, Obviously, my auntie wasn't lying to me when she told me I'll always have options. Obviously, my mama wasn't lying to me when she told me that I'm sitting on gold and these men, these young dudes, whatever, will always be ready and willing to cash out on me or do for me. Obviously, my grandma wasn't lying, because look around. I'm starting to see that they are here. Very young ages. Very young ages, we start to realize this and see this. So in our minds, it's like, oh, well, these women were not lying. These women that raised me, these women that were my idols, they were not lying to me. Because look, I got him ready to do this, him ready to do that, him ready to do this, him ready. Oh, and I'm very young at this time. So in the back of our minds, it's like, this is going to always be a thing. Miss Crimson says, these past me chicks are extremely lazy and useless in relationships. She prides herself on being of no value. Doesn't understand that if she's of no use to him, there's no reason for him to be with her at all. Yes, Miss Crimson. Yes. But it starts somewhere. See, a lot of us, and you know this too, Miss Kendra, a lot of us were taught to be lazy and useless. Hey, you can be lazy and useless. You're sitting on gold. Right? And so before you know it, you do start to pride yourself on, yeah, I can be of no value. I can be of no substance. I'm going to always have this and I'm going to always have that, because for so long, that has been the thing. That has been the reality. Oh boy, Miss Kendra, we did not anticipate men in droves, okay? Waking up to the fact that a lot of these females were lazy, not a good investment, and of no use, and therefore, what am I doing? We didn't anticipate a lot of these men being like, oh, why am I wasting my time on a female that's not trying to do what she needs to do, when I can go and get a woman that is ready and willing to put in the necessary work and effort? Why try to save a hoe when I can already go out there and get somebody that is already on the right path, at least, that understands, that is trying to understand, that is trying to, put in the necessary work? Why don't I just go and get with her versus getting with a female that she's clearly okay with being of no value? Why try to save her when I can go and get the woman that maybe she has some flaws, right? Some things that she needs to work on, or things that she needs corrected, but at least she's receptive. At least she's, again, putting in some kind of work to show and prove. I'll just go and get with her. Or, Miss Kendra, they're going and get with women that are already raised to be a particular way. So all of the extra work is not even needed. This is what men have started to do, because for so long, we've been, raised and accustomed to men saving us. Let's be real. We have been used to men coming through and saving us. But unfortunately for us, the men are not the same as they were 20 years ago, 10 years ago, hell, 2 years ago. The fuck? These men have been waking up very recently too, and we're starting to see them get younger and younger. I even have young men on my platform telling me, y'all, sis, I'm 21. And I'm doing X, Y, and Z with my life. I've been focused on this. I've been working on this. I've been building this. I'm not even letting these females waste my time. I'm too focused. And that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, I know I'm still young, but these females, it doesn't matter the age, they're all on bullshit. And so I just decided not to deal with none of them until I, build what I need to build. And that's beautiful. That's what they should have been doing. I'm proud of my little brothers. All of my brothers, but it's really refreshing to see the younger men like, oh, I'm not even going to get myself involved with that, because let's be real, Miss Kendra, as well. When it came to the younger men, they would start off early with tolerating a bunch of the nonsense, you know? And then before you know it, they look around and they're 25 with nothing to show because they've wasted all of this time with females that were not trying to do right, not trying to act right, not trying to be right. And so before you know it, it's like, damn, what did I just do with my time? So with men starting early as far as weeding out these lazy females that are useless, they're setting themselves up very nicely for when they're 30, 27, 25, 35, 40, because they're weeding out the distraction. And a lot of females, unfortunately, have been huge distractions, but we were raised to be that way. I want to go to the beginning. We can hit 300. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. And again, thank you so much, Miss Kendra. We were taught being lazy is what a woman is supposed to do. And if he's a real man, he'll tolerate your laziness. Because after all, you're sitting on gold. Everything goes back to sex and the vagina, which is really crazy considering the fact that a lot of us don't want to be objectified, but we place all of our worth and our value and our significance in our vagina. Crazy, right? I'm a woman because I'm sitting on gold, but don't objectify me. I'm more than sex. Well, you're putting all your value on sex, so what do you mean? Okay. But this is what happens. And when you're very young, you may have certain options available to you. And so in your eyes, you're looking at, these young guys around you that are pursuing you. And again, they may be well-to-do young gentlemen, Like, damn, my mama wasn't lying. My auntie wasn't lying. My grandma wasn't lying. They told me this. They told me I will always have this. And so you go through life feeling like it's going to always be a thing, but then it's not. You start to realize the older you get and the more bullshit that you're on, men start dwindling down. And the male, hear me out, because it's a difference. It's a difference between males and men. The abundance of men start dwindling down and the males go up. Because it's like, oh yeah, I'm on your type of time, sis. You a disrespectful bad girl. All right. I'm a rude boy. What up? And so they're more likely to approach you, pursue you, because again, they feel like you're on the same type of frequency, You trying to have a good time, so am I. Whereas the men, it's like, no, I did see a lot of the faults and flaws in you, but I feel like it can be changed. It can be rearranged. It can be reestablished. Some things can be stripped away. Some things can be unlearned, relearned. I can mold you. Back in the day, even up to as of very recently, men have felt like I could mold the unmoldable. I can mold the unmoldable. I can take a woman that clearly does not want to get on the program and I can make her be on a program. I can take a woman that goes completely against what I stand for, who I am, what I'm about, and I can make her be what I want her to be. Men have been doing that for years. Now they've realized that's counterproductive. I'm gonna be blunt. Look, let me just speak y'all language. I'm not trying to change a bitch. That is the energy that a lot of men are carrying now. No, I'm not. Why try to change a bitch when I can go and get a queen? I can go and get a goddess. I can go and get an earth. I can go and get a real woman, an authentic woman, not a real woman. I can go get me an authentic woman that may not be perfect, but she's worth it and she's ready and willing to put in the work. Why not just go and get with her versus trying to turn a bitch into a queen? That's not going to work. And for years, we've banked on men always having that within them to want to change a bitch into a queen. Oh no, you always I'll be a bitch forever, but let me just dangle the possibility of you being able to turn me into a queen in your face so you can keep pursuing me and doing for me, even though I'm not going to do anything for you in exchange. That's the difference. We've banked on y'all just going with the flow. Because again, we were raised that we were taught that y'all would forever. Because again, I'm sitting on gold. I'm a woman. Are you serious? And here's a kicker to it, y'all. We were also taught to be bitches. Right? It's a difference between women and bitches. Y'all bear with me. I know it can be a little bit harsh, uncut, unfiltered, but bear with your little big sis. Let me make the distinctions. We were raised to be bitches. How many of us were taught to play hard to get? Keep a man on his toes. Don't do too much. Don't do nothing. Make him do all of that. That's bitch behavior. You can like a guy. How many of us were taught, don't let him know you like him? Don't let him know you want him? How many of us were taught that? Always. A lot of us. We were raised to be bitches and taught that makes you a real woman. Don't give him no attention. Don't let him know this. Don't ever show your hand, sis. What you doing? Men like bitches, right? Get them something to chase. Make them chase you. And men are not doing that. This is where it starts. We got to go to the beginning. This is where it starts, how we were raised this way. For whatever reason. We can go into the different levels and layers as to how that started, but nonetheless, we have to go into the 304 cycle where it starts. That's where it started. It started with how we were raised, how we were taught. We were taught to be certain ways. We were taught that we will always have certain access and certain luxuries. Y'all give us 300. I like the video, some real talk. So as I'm getting older, I'm noticing there's a difference in the quality of men. There's a difference in the quality of men, but my ego won't allow me to see that the reason why there's a difference in the quality of men is because of who I am, what I'm about, what I stand for, what I'm doing. My ego won't allow me to think that it has anything to do with me. Instead, my ego and the women around me are going to reinforce the notion that, it's just the men. They can't handle a real woman, right? We're taught that, again, you should be a bitch, okay? And that you can be entitled because, again, you're a woman, you're sitting on gold, so on and so forth. And, hear me out, and that when it came to certain men not giving you the attention or the acceptance or the treatment that you so deserved as an entitled bitch, that's really what it is. Something's wrong with him. He's intimidated by you. He's scared of you. So if you notice that certain men are being ran off, it's not you, sis. It's just that he can't handle you. And in all actuality, it's that you're not somebody that he wants to handle. You have let your lifestyle, your ways and actions, who you are, be out of hand. So why would I want to handle you? So that's the realty. But we're taught, no, he just can't handle you. He's intimidated. You a real woman, and it's like, no, you're a real bitch, and I don't want to deal with that. But we're not taught that. Our ego won't allow us. But here's the thing, you guys. I appreciate it. Y'all give us 333 likes. Love those numbers, 333. Here's the thing, though, you guys. As we get older, although the number of men, not males, starts to decrease, we're still getting certain attention from certain calibers of men. All right. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm getting ready to turn on my ear. I forgot to turn my ear on. Hold on. It's hot as hell in here, y'all. Okay, we're back. So we're still being presented with certain calibers of men, and they may be the gentlemen, they may be the well-to-do guys that a lot of us as women would desire. Again, he's a gentleman, he's a provider, he's a protector, he's a leader, he's a teacher, he's nurturing, he's caring, right? He's selfless. I like that. He's ambitious. Like we're still being presented with those type of men, but the number has decreased. But nonetheless, I still have them. I still have access to them. It's not as many as it was before, but maybe I got 2, right? Maybe I got 3. Hell, maybe I have 5. Out of, let's just give a number. Out of 10 men, right? And the 10 includes males. Okay, so let's say I have 5 males that are interested in me and 5 men that are interested in me. It used to be 20. It used to be 10 males and 10 men. But as I've gotten older and my value has decreased depending on my lifestyle, the things that I'm interested in, the things that I do, my reputation, my name, all of that, maybe that number has now dwindled down to 10. So instead of 20 that I had back in the day, I got 10. And out of that 10, I have 5 solid good men. But I'm still on, the entitled bullshit, right? When it comes to being a woman. So with that being said, let's say 2 out of the 5 men that were interested in me, right, bowed out gracefully. Like, you know what? I thought this would be something or could be something, but obviously we're not on the same page. Obviously, this is not something that's going to work. And so I'm going to go ahead and go my own way. Right. And so they bow out, they bow out gracefully. And she's like, oh, well, I don't give a fuck because I still got 3 real solid gentlemen. And then I have the other 5 of the males. Now, the males just want to fuck. Again, very much so bend zone energy. They just want to fuck. So the only reason why they're texting me, calling me, hitting me up is because they have an agenda. They want to bend that ass over, nothing more, nothing less. But at particular ages, we view that attention, even though it's solely sexual, as, again, I'm a prize. These men want me. These men want to be with me. I'm the baddest chick. And it's like, no, I simply want to bend that ass over. It's not because I want to propose to you and bend a knee. I want to bend that ass. Oh, that's it. But at particular ages, we don't see it that way. Hell, even as you guys can see, a lot of the women that are older still have it in their minds that because they're getting certain sexual attention from men, that means that they're the baddest chicks and they have all these options. Like, even still, you can be older and still have it in your mind, like, oh, well, he's in my inbox and he is shooting his shot at me and he trying to talk to me and he doing this and he doing that. So obviously, I don't got no problem with getting no husband. Obviously, I don't got no problem with finding no relationship. It's like, no, bitch, that is sexual. But hey, you can't tell them nothing. So they do that, right? A lot of them don't see, oh, these males just want to hit it. We see is, no, they want to commit to me. They know my value. They know I'm the baddest. They know ain't no other woman out there like me. So that's what that is. They ain't got nothing to do with them just want to hit this. They want to commit to this. The fuck? Then as time progresses, you still on the same bullshit. I'm entitled. I ain't got to do nothing for you. No, I'm not looking for nothing serious. I got to keep my options open. And so, no. Again, the males don't mind because, bitch, I ain't looking for nothing serious anyway. But those men, now it was down to 3. Another one bowed out. You know what? I thought this could be something, but you obviously, are in your little phase. And so I just got to go and focus on me, do something differently because you obviously are not there yet, right? So now she's down to 2 men and 5 males. Again, the males are not going anywhere, bitch. I'm just trying to bend that ass anyway. The fuck? But we keep doing the same things. Now that the 2 men goes down to 1. This is where it gets scary. Because here's the thing, you guys. A lot of us don't realize that when it comes to us reaching certain points in our lives and still conducting ourselves in very counterproductive ways as women, we don't realize that those 5 men do not come back. It does not get replenished, right? So it's not an instance of, well, they leaving, but I got 2 more coming back, so I don't really give a fuck. No. You start to look around. Thank you, C. Rose. You start to look around and you're like, damn. I'm noticing the quality of these type of men ain't hit me up no more. Like, 4 of them left, but ain't nobody coming back of the same type or the same quality. The providing, the protecting, the leading, the teaching, the nurture, the loving, the caring, the supportive, the selfless, they are not coming back though. But guess what does come filtering in their place? More males. But again, the ego will not allow me to say or admit that the problem is me. Thank you, C. Rose. Appreciate you. Instead, I'm just gonna be like, oh well, it just must be. They'll come back, or somebody. I'll find a replacement. I'll find them. Like, damn, but again, I'm noticing the quality is different though. I'm surrounded by a bunch of dudes that just want to hit, but again, my ego won't just allow me to admit that they only want to hit. But it is what it is, right? So now you're down to 1 man, 1 gentleman, 1 gentleman. You may have had 4 other males come through to replace those men that left, but you still got that 1 that's tucked away in the quote unquote friend zone, right? Here's how that happens. We can hit 400. Thank you, Mikkel. Those 5 men energy stay in a woman's vessels for the life, which makes it more difficult to pair bond with a decent man. Women are supposed to be virgins until marriage so they won't get spiritually damaged. Bars, hold on. Because it is different. It's different for women, right? Because we are receivers of energy, right? And so we do hold on to that. So we got to be very mindful and very careful, right? But here's what happens. Since my ego, there we go. Y'all give us 407 likes. Since my ego won't allow me to admit that the problem is me and that I'm doing something wrong that is changing up the quality of the men that are being presented to me, I'll just say, oh, well, they'll come back. Now, I still have that one man in the friend zone. For whatever reason, he still is holding out hope for me. He feels like with the right amount of love, care, attention, time, investment, support, that I will change. I will be molded and sculpted into the ideal woman. Thank you, Jeffrey. I'll be molded and sculpted into the real woman. So he's waiting around. He can even see that maybe I'm hanging out with a bunch of these males. It's like, oh, baby, why? Yeah, I know you in. Why you entertaining him? Like, they're really committed. Like, that one that's left, he's really committed to saving the hoe. Okay, she don't even know that she a hoe. Like, and that's the irony to it all as well. Like, a lot of us don't even realize that we're holding ourselves out based upon how we're brought up. We don't see it that way. Mama taught me to keep my options open. Mama taught me to date around. And let's be honest, you guys, when it comes to dating, a lot of these females are sleeping with men. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that every man that a woman dates, she's sleeping with, but come on, you guys. We already know how the culture is. And so maybe out of the 10 guys that she's dating, she's probably sleeping with at least 3 of them. Let's just be honest. And that may seem light, like that's not a big deal. But come on, you guys. Like, no woman should be out here in the damn streets rotating any pins. I don't care if it's 3, 5, 2. Like, no. Thanks again, C Rose. You see, Mark says, "Ouch." I'm just being honest. Like, if you see women out here dating, right? I'm not saying that she's sleeping with all of the men, but best believe she's sleeping with a few of them that she's supposedly not committed to or not exclusive with. She's sleeping with at least 3 of them. I know, we just kicking it. And for some of them, that's all it is. Whether we just go out to eat and we kick it, we have a good time. Maybe we've caressed or something, or clothes burn. I remember back in the day, the clothes burn. Maybe we did that, but best believe some of them she's fucking, and that's just what it is. Okay, well, let's just we're gonna keep it about. We're gonna keep it 1,000. And so that guy, that gentleman that's in the quote unquote friend zone, he can even see she's entertaining a bunch of males. She may be sleeping with a few of them, and he already know they ain't shit. And he really sees potential in her, value in her for whatever reason, thinking that, oh, well, she just never had this before. So let me pour into her so she can finally see the light that, I'm different from these other guys that she's dealing with, the other guys that she's sleeping with, whatever the case is. And she'll finally give me a chance. She'll come back to me. She'll come and change her ways. A lot of guys, gentlemen, do feel that way. They've done that. A lot of y'all have done that. You know what? I'm gonna create a poll. Let's create a poll real quick while y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Okay, y'all. We got damn near 500 people in here, and you mean to tell me we only got 284 likes? Oh no, don't do this. Let me ask this though. Have you ever been a guy that tried to save a woman that was a lost cause? That is the poll. Be honest and do not fucking lie to your little big sis, because I will get upset. Have you ever been a guy that tried to save a woman that was a lost cause? Do not lie to your little big sis. I'm waiting. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, no, I ain't never tried to save no bitch. You know, she either get right or she get left. No, be real. Because I know it's a lot of motherfucking Captain Saver hoes in this motherfucker. You will not lie to your little big sis on this Sunday. Not on this Sunday, you won't. No, I ain't never did no shit like that. You know, because every bitch that I encountered, I don't want to hear all that macho man shit. Be real. Exactly. So far, we got 80 votes and 82% of y'all said yes. So, case closed. 85 votes, 82% of y'all said yes. So, I already know. So, don't even play with your little big sis. Don't need, yeah. Okay. But you did it before. You say never again. That could be true, but you did it nonetheless. Yeah, a lot of y'all have tried. That was me. Hold on, Quincy. They can lie to their damn mama. Okay. You had to admit it. Okay. Okay. And so with that being said, a lot of y'all have wasted a lot of your damn time in the past with these females. Like, oh no, I can change her, I can help her. And she was the lost cause. She didn't want to be saved. I don't want to be saved. They don't want to be saved. I like my lifestyle. I like my rotation. I like this. I like that, until they don't. Until reality sets in on that ass and they gotta be like, oh my God. But y'all have wasted y'all time. Don't play with me. You was like, damn, bitch. I thought I could show you the light. I thought I could show you better. I thought that by presenting to you something different, you would come and just go my way. I already know. I already know. And before you know it, you gonna waste so much damn time. Thank you, Jeffrey. My big little sis, as much as sisterhood failed women, motherhood failed them even more. These mothers taught their daughters these screwed up attitudes. And that's where it begins. It begins with the maternal figures in our lives. It could be our aunties, it could be our grandmas, it could be our cousins, it can be our big sisters, it can be our best friends, like our co-workers. Y'all had co-workers telling me, oh girl, you too young to be settled down. What the fuck is you doing? You been with that nigga since you was 15. Girl, and you going on how old? You 18? Oh, hell no. You 19? Oh, hell no. You only had that one piece of dick. You need to get out here and explore, because you don't even know if that's what you really want. How you know that you really want him if you ain't never had no other piece of dick? What are you doing? And I'm like, damn, maybe you're right. Then, you got your mama saying the same shit. You got your friends living a particular lifestyle. You really do start to feel away as a young girl. When you're trying to conduct yourself a particular way, it's like, damn, maybe I'm doing this shit wrong. Maybe they're right. I had a coworker straight up and down tell me, she was like, girl, you too young. What you gonna do when you find out that nigga cheating on you? You gonna look real stupid, and you ain't gave him your first everything, and he your one and only. Girl, you gonna look real stupid. I'm like, damn, okay. My dumb basic ass started trying to talk to different dudes on the slick. I'm like, okay, well, she told me that, I'm a dumb basic bitch because I only had this one piece of dick my whole motherfucking life. And Okay, let me get on Facebook. I was Facebook pimping in this motherfucker. I sure the fuck was. Yup. Show what? Hold. Yup. The fuck? Show did. Be mad at your mama. Be mad at your mama. Facebook pimping in this mother. I'm like, you know what? And that's where I said I had my whole phase, right? Now, a lot of people want to get down my throat talking about, bitch, how the fuck you have a whole phase without fucking, right? And let me explain to y'all what had happened. So I'm 15 and I'm dating this guy, or I'm with this guy, right? Because, you know, I'm very relationship based. I always been that way. I don't know. And so I was with him from the time I was 15 all the way up until I was 21, right? So at 18, we decided to move out together on our own. I'm 15. Now, mind you, while I was with him, you know, when I was 15, my mama was in my ear. She was like, and my nickname is Bunny. She was like, Bunny. And I cried. I'll never forget this. I broke down so bad. It was at, I think it was either, did we have like a Halloween party or something at our house, my mama's house? I don't know if we had a Halloween party or if it was somebody's birthday, or maybe it was a Christmas party. It was some like celebration. And my mama set up the basement real pretty and, you know, decorated and everything. And I had just started talking to my ex. And mind you, I'm probably like 15, 16. I think I had just turned 16 after that. So I probably was 16 at the time. And she was like, Bunny, I don't think you should be so caught up in this little relationship. And, you know, like I just don't, like, he's a cute little boy. And so I already know that he's probably just spitting game at you. And, you know, he just telling you a bunch of shit that you want to hear. And so I just really don't feel like you should just really waste your time, you know, on these little boys. You need to go out there and do what you need to do and all of that. I mean, and she said this in front of everybody. It was my cousins there, my siblings there, my aunts there. I was like, why the fuck would you say? And then he was there. And then after he had left, she just started going off about how she knows he's cheating on me because niggas ain't shit and he's a cute little boy, so you already know. I'm just like I broke down because that was my husband, bitch. What do you mean? Like we already picked out our wedding colors, and you over here telling me that he cheating on me, and I'm being a dumb basic little bitch, and I need to go here and explore different options and different. Okay, so we're taught this. Now, mind you, I'm 15, 16. My mama telling me this. And I'm deeply in love, bitch. I'm deeply in love. My mama telling me this. So as the years progress on, you start seeing more, you start hearing more and more the same thing. Oh, girl, you been with him since how long? Oh, hell no. So when I start working and everything, you know, they're like, oh, girl, you tripping. Oh, no, you doing too much. Oh, hell no. Your mama wasn't lying to you because you, like, these niggas do be out. These niggas ain't shit. What is you wasting your time for? You need to really be out here and exploring your life. Because trust and believe me, I've been there and I've done that. You know, I gave this nigga my first everything. And this nigga dogged me out, left me with a baby. And so I said, I'll never do that shit again. And so, yeah. So I'm like, damn. Well, let me just go ahead and do some Facebook pimping. So my whole phase consisted of Facebook pimping, bitch. Okay? Okay. Be mad at your mama, bitch. Okay? I was trying. Look, I tried to be a hoe because of the women around me. The women around me told me you being a basic bitch. You need to be out here hoeing, bitch. So I tried, bitch. Okay? I tried my best at motherfucking whole face, y'all. I did. I'm not gonna lie to you. Your little business ain't never lied to you, baby. You know I did. You know, oh. Y'all laughing. I'm dead ass serious. I tried to have motherfucking whole face. It wasn't in me though. But let me tell you what had happened. So we moved out when I'm 18. And I was like, hi, mama. I hi all you females telling me he gonna cheat on me and we ain't gonna last and all this bullshit. You know, now here we are, you know, at 18 moving out together. Aha, bitch. I told you to get married, bitch. Right? So we living on our own. He's a little older than me. He's like a year and some change older than me. And dude just and dude just wasn't. We were young, okay, and so I try to give him grace with that, but he just was not handling up on the business, you know. I found myself doing a lot as a woman. You know, I felt like I was a strong, independent boss bitch within my relationship. I surely did. You know, I felt very much so like I was dating my son. I was with my son. It's kind of twisted in that way. But you know, you got that going on to where maybe you're taking on additional responsibilities that you probably don't need to as a young woman, but it is what it is. It's like, okay, since he's not able to be responsible, let me work these jobs. Let me also go to school while I'm working full time. Let me pay all these bills. Let me do, like, I was doing all of that at 18 with a grown ass man in the house. I sure did, sis. Sure the fuck did. But I was in love, bitch. And I'm not gonna let y'all I'm not gonna prove y'all right to my he ain't shit. And I need to go out. And that's my husband, bitch. I don't give a fuck. So I'm doing the most. And here's what I get to say to my brothers. Okay. And it's a teachable moment for everybody. Who did I see? Thank you, Denny. Thank you, D May. Thank you to Black Clark King. I'm going to read all of that in a second, y'all. I got to explain. Here's where, as men, you guys definitely need to handle up on your business, right? I would not encourage any man to try to be in a relationship with a woman to where he's not solidified on his own first. It was no reason why the young man that I was dealing with at that time should have moved out on his own with a woman where he did not have certain things in alignment and in order, right? You need to have your finances together as a man. You need to have your foundation set for yourself as a man. You need to be building upon your purpose as a man. Like, you need to focus on you first. This is why I'm a strong advocate for men putting themselves first, because when you put yourself first as a man, everything else is going to follow suit. Had that young man put himself first and say, you know what? Let me go ahead and work on this. Let me establish this, and then I can, you know, have a strong foundation to build upon, you know, with anybody else. But the first things first, I need to make sure that I am solidified, because if I'm not solidified, then everything's going to crumble and collapse. And that's exactly what happened. Now, again, I'm giving him grace because we were young, but this can be universally applied to all ages. If you are a man out there and you don't have your shit together, you should not be in a relationship. You should not be trying to be in a relationship, especially if you don't have the proper mindset and skill set and work ethic that is in motion to bring those things forth. This young man had no direction. Very much so used to his mother doing everything for him. And once we moved out on our own, I became his mother. And I lost a great deal of respect for that man on a subconscious level. I was not even aware that I had lost this level of respect for him. See, it's different when you're younger and you're in the puppy love stage. Thank you, Terenzo. And you're just you're romanticizing everything, and you're fantasizing about everything, about, you know, the fairy tale and how things could be. But once you are in that reality, it's like, whoa, this is not what I anticipated. It's not what I expected. I expected for him to, you know, be on his P's and Q's, be on his square. You know, I didn't expect for me to have to be everything and do everything. Like, I might as well be alone. But, you know, it was what it was. And so on a subconscious level, you know, I was losing respect for him because I had to work two jobs and go to school, you know, or, you know, I had to work the full-time job and go to school while he worked part-time and play video games. You know, I had to be the one to pay the damn car note. Y'all, it was so bad. I was paying, with my dumb ass, I was paying $250 a month on a 1996 Camry. That's how terrible the credit score. It was so bad. And I had A1 credit, y'all. Right? But dealing with him, this shit brought my shit down. But that was my fault though, because I did that, you know. I'm like, damn, well, he not able to do this, so let me just charge it to the gang. Literally charging it up, racking up all kind of motherfucking credit card debt. Y'all. Oh my God, it was so bad. Like on my 18th birthday, or was it my 21st birthday? I think it was my 21st birthday. I had to put on my own credit card my birthday cake. It was so bad. That nigga went. But I mean, he was young. I'm trying to give him grace, y'all. I'm not even gonna do that. That's why I'll never say his name, because I ain't gonna even do him like that. He seemed like he a great young man now with his little family, so I'm giving him grace. But girl, it was so bad. But I didn't realize. I'm like, no, I'm just being a ride or die boss bitch. You know, this is the beginning stages. You know, I'm just holding my man down. No, he ain't doing shit for me. But one day, someday, he gonna do it, bitch. And I wish a bitch would. Like, I was really in that element. Even though he was not showing improving anything that would lead one to believe that he was going to have anything solidified. But hey, so that's why it's very important, young men and men in general, have your shit together, because your woman will start to lose respect for you and disrespect that ass. And that's what I started to do. So we're dealing with in that reality to where I'm doing everything. I'm paying all the bills. I'm going to work. I'm going to school. Like, I'm doing everything. I'm cooking. I wasn't cooking that much back then. No. It was very much so a bunch of McDonald's. But hey, you know, I'm doing that. I'm buying, bitch, I bought you a Big Mac though. I paid for the Big Mac. So that means I'm cooking it then. Shit, the fuck. So I was doing all of that. And so I'm losing respect for him. And then on top of that, who is this? Thank you, Sister George. Hey, lady. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much. We got all my good sisters coming through today. Hold on. I'm going to pull all that up in a second. So not only am I dealing and living in that reality to where I am the boss bitch breadwinner with a son that I'm just having sex with. I know that sounds very fucked up and twisted, but hey, I mean, that's kind of what it was. You know, it was like, I don't even want to repeat that. It just sounds so bad, but that's kind of what the dynamic was. And so I'm dealing with that reality. And then on top of that, I'm going to work or I'm surrounding myself with women to where they're telling me, girl, you're doing too much. You need to be out here living your best life. He the only one you ever been with. You tripping and all of this. So I got all of this working against me. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe these bitches is right, because I have been giving this man everything. I gave him my virginity. I'm giving him my money. I'm giving him, you know, I'm doing everything. And on top of that, you know, this man, he's not responsible. Like, y'all, he was literally stealing money from me. Like, why do you do? Have you ever been with somebody so grimy and irresponsible that, you know, you were putting money to the side or putting money up, trying to hide it and stash it for a rainy day, and then this motherfucker come and steal the money and then help you look for it? Have y'all ever been with a person in a situation to where they so damn grimy that they steal from you and help you look for it? Like, what kind of shit is? I'll never forget that day. I'll never forget that day, y'all. That I said, did this nigga did he really do that? You're like, oh, damn. I mean, we tore up the whole. I'm like, I have an envelope and I got this money in there because I'm trying to save. And I was only making like $250 a week from my little White Castle job. I'm like, I know I have this. We tore that house up, and then this man finally came out with some crocodile tears. Just, it was so fake. He was like, oh, I'm so sorry. What did you do with the? I still don't know what the fuck he did with the money. But anyway. So I got all that going on, and then I got bitches telling me, "Oh, you being dumb. You a basic bitch. You can go here and get you some new dick and all that." So I'm like, "Okay, let me go and have my motherfucking whole phase then." So I'm Facebook motherfucking pimping, bitch. I'm all look. Your little big sister was Facebook pimping. I sure was. I was giving out the digits. Sure the fuck was. I was on the instant messenger. Show the fuck was. That was your little bitch sis. Facebook pimping like, yeah, my name's D Dime, so yeah, I'm with this nigga, but he know what's up. So, what up? Like I was very much so in my trying to have a whole phase bag, bitch. Okay. Y'all don't want to call it a whole phase. Okay, we won't. Cause how you gonna have a whole phase without fucking? Okay, bitch, fuck you. Okay. So I tried to have my fucking whole phase, bitch. So I'm in there Facebook pimping, trying to talk to dudes. And yes, I was trying to link up. The niggas was weird. So I had to cancel the plans. Fuck. I had to cancel the plans, bitch, because the niggas was weird. I'm like, nigga, you weird as hell. Ugh. I tried. I couldn't even fuck, because I'm just like, nigga, you weird though. Like, what the fuck is you doing? What are you talking about? But again, I was chopping it up. Hey, what's up? Yeah, my name's D-Dime. What's up? Yeah. I was D-Dime, okay? Yes. I was not Danica Marie. I was D-Dime, bitch. Don't do me. Yeah, what's up? And there was this one guy, y'all. I'll never forget it. Y'all laughing. I'm dead ass too. It was this one guy. He was a chocolate. I don't know why. I like chocolate men, but it really don't matter, But since I was a little girl, I really like chocolate men. I don't know why, but I'll never forget him. He had low cut with waves. He was chocolate. He at the time he seemed to be swaggerlicious. But here's the catch to it. The nigga had blue contacts. Hold. The nigga had on blue contacts. I'm like, can you really trust a man with blue contacts? I know Kanye tried to do something with but you kind of weird though. Like, why you got blue contacts? He had to. But nonetheless, your little big sis, hey, I'm trying to have my whole face. So I'm hitting the digits like, yeah, what up? We gonna call him Pretty Slicky. Okay, we gonna call him Pretty Slicky. We ain't gonna say his real name. Even though he tried to say something real, he tried to make his name all sexy and suave. He was like, yeah, but you pronounce my name, let's just, for example, say that it's suave, but he trying to put some extra sauce on. He like, yeah, my name is Suave. Oh, okay, your name's Suave. Oh, okay, Suave. So you ain't no regular Suave ass nigga. You Suave. Yeah, I'm Suave. Like he was that nigga. So I'm like, okay, cool. You got a little swag on him, blue contacts, period. Okay. Waves, I like the low cut Caesar with the deep wave. Oh, okay. So he got the low cut Caesar with the deep waves. I don't even know what the low cut Caesar is, but I'm just gonna say it. So I hit the digits, right? We're like, yeah, let's link up. Now, mind you, everybody knew I was in this relationship. Okay, everybody already knew I was in this relationship. But hey, they told me to have a whole face, bitch. So bear with me. So he like, yeah, I see your little dude, you know what I'm saying, on your page or whatever. Now, I always also like older men. So for the life of me, I don't know. I don't understand how I ended up with Eric. I think because Eric carries himself like he's much more older than what he is. We the same damn age. Me and Eric the same age. But I always like older men, like at least 5 years. So, he like, yeah, I see that little nigga you with, but he can't do for you like I could do. I'm like, okay, straight up. Okay, let's link then. I'm trying to link. I'm trying to have my fucking whole face. So, we set up a date and a time to link up. Okay, we did. Y'all laughing? Just let me tell my motherfucking story. And then I'm gonna get to my super chats. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I'm trying to tell y'all how this shit happens. It happened to me. This may be a long, dope discussion, bear with your little big sis. Okay? So we set up a date and a time to link up. Sure the fuck did. I was hella disrespectful. I gave this nigga my house. Like, how you gonna give a nigga that you creeping with your real address where your nigga lay his head at too? Like, you a disrespectful ass bitch. Yeah. Could have got us robbed and killed, all kinds of shit. Just a dumb bitch. Ah, the growth, baby, the growth. But bear with your little big sis. Fuck. So we set up a date and time. You like, okay, cool. We own it. We own it. After that, though, I got hit up by this little high yellow dude, right? A little high yellow dude. I don't remember him. We gonna call him Bert. You know, now y'all remember Ernie and Bert? We gonna call him Bert for obvious reasons. A high yellow ass dude. You know, thick eyebrows. I mean, he was decent, so I'm like, okay, I'm trying to have my whole face, so it is what it is. Let me entertain this nigga. So I'm Facebook pimping again. Yeah, I'm Z-Time. The fuck. Yeah, that's my 555-678-9900. Yeah. So he like, oh, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying, you you beautiful, you know what I'm saying, you so sexy, you. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, we need the link. I'm like, I really ain't feeling Bert with his thick ass eyebrows and shit. But I mean, okay, maybe let's see where this goes type shit. Because again, I'm trying to have my whole face, bitch. So I wasn't really feeling Bert like that, right? I wasn't really feeling Bert like that. You know, again, I preferred a little bit of chocolate, but again, I do not discriminate. I did not discriminate, but I preferred a little chocolate on it. So I'm just like, okay, cool. So we talking, it ain't really going nowhere. Right after that, Pretty Slicky hits me up. He texts me. He's like, you know my homie Bert? Skirt, what? Yeah, my homie Bert say he was talking to you. I'm like, thick eyebrow? Oh, okay. I'm like, well, we talked for a little bit, but it wasn't nothing like that, but whatever. Oh, okay, I'm just checking, you know what I'm saying, I'm just like, okay, nigga, fucking, again, weird. Nigga, you already got blue contacts. Like, you doing too much. The arched eyebrows, you suspect to me already, so can you chill? So, as the day approaches for us to finally link up, hold on, Magic. Come on, Richard. Pretty Slicky. Hold on. It's approaching for the time for me and Pretty Slicky to link up. It was a Friday night. He said he's gonna pull up on your little big sis. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Can I be real with y'all for a second? Quincy, stop. Stop, L Turner. Don't give me them eyes, bitch. Brother, don't give me them eyes. I'm trying to tell y'all the growth and the evolution. I'm speaking from experience, bitch. I'm not gonna lie. My objective was to get penis. Yes. My ex, this is my young brain at the time, y'all. Don't judge me. My ex was not a chocolate guy. Okay? More of a cornbread color. Very golden like, okay? And so my logic at the time with my basic bitch ass was, okay, I already got, golden penis, light skin penis. I need to go and get a chocolate one. Because maybe it's something different about chocolate ones. Don't judge me. I'm trying to give y'all the background. I tried to have a whole face because all these bitches around me is telling me to have a whole face. My agenda was to get some penis. It was. Judge your mama, not me. The time is progressing and approaching. But Pretty Slicky is weird, okay? Fucking weird. I don't know. It was just something in my spirit that would, what did they say? Sizzling in my spirit. It was something sizzling in my spirit. Like, the nigga, don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. The nigga, you're better than that. You don't know that man. Like, you don't know him. You just been talking on the. You've been Facebook pimping. You've been instant message pimping with this nigga. You don't know him. Don't. You ain't got to do this. You don't know him. Remain with your respect, with your dignity, with your. No, I need dick. Don't you hear what my mama telling me? And all these co-workers, all my damn female friends, they telling me I am settling, which I probably was. The nigga wasn't shit, but they told me I'm settling and I need to go explore my options. So my agenda was to get some chocolate pins. I already had the golden one, nigga. So as the time is progressing, I'm like, I can't do this. Something don't feel right. Something ain't right. This is going to end up badly. First of all, I don't know him like that. Second of all, he got blue contacts. I mean, the man was chocolate as a Twix bar with blue contact. That's red flags. That's a foul on the play. Come on now. And on top of that, you got them arched eyebrows. You're suspect. Danica, what were you thinking? But hey, I like the leather jacket. He had a nice black leather jacket with the eyebrows art. He was doing the people's eyebrow in every picture with his blue contacts. I'm like, nigga, that nigga sexy. The fuck? I don't know. I was tripping. Don't judge me. So Dark 80s, and don't do this, y'all. Flag on the motherfucking plate. Come on, oh. So I'm like, I can't do this. So I hit him up maybe a few days in advance. Post link up on a Friday night. Let's say it was Wednesday. I'm like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to link up no more. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not feeling comfortable with it. And dude was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. You know, I got plans anyway. It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. But the nigga was low-key upset. Now, keep in mind Bert, okay? Because I still feel like Bert was low-key upset that I really wasn't giving him no play like that. Now, me and Pretty Slicky, we would have good dialogue. We would have good conversation, you know what I'm saying? We would talk on the phone. Yeah, nice little phone voice or whatever. Like, oh my God, I can fuck him. You know, I think he's fuckable. So, like, we would do all of that. And then I made the grave mistake of telling Pretty Slicky where I worked. Again, dumb. Bitch, you giving him your real address, you give him your real place of work. Like, I was talking too much, just basic, just stupid. Just stupid. Now, Bert is still in my inbox trying to hit me up. Oh, what happened? I thought we had a good conversation. I thought this. I'm just like, Bert, I can't get with you, Bert. You're a cool dude. You all right. But Bert, can you get the fuck on? But first of all, your friend already let me know that y'all was friends. So I go to work one day at White Castles. And I'm working the motherfucking drive-through, the fryer, the grill. I'm doing everything. And I always been a great multitasker, great worker. This is why they do this shit to me. You know, they'll put me on a shit by myself with a manager. Me and a manager. They would do that to me. Like, oh, nigga, ain't no sense in paying all these people if you can do everything your damn self. I was doing all that with my broke down ass. I sure was. For $250 a week every Thursday. Anyway, I'm at work one day working hard like a motherfucker. I had my little visor on, the White Castle visor, my apron, just toe down, smelling like onions and shit. And lo and behold, who walks in? Who walks in, y'all? Pretty Slicky and Bert. These niggas was mad. These niggas was mad. They was big. They were mad. I was like, I said, oh, so y'all gonna come in together. This is weird. Again, nigga, this is why I ain't looking with you in the first place. You're this is weird. Now, it was getting ready to just be me and the manager, but beforehand, it was still people in there. They're getting ready to clock out. And it was some of my coworkers at White Castle. They was like, Danica, them dudes, they just keep staring at you. It was so awkward, y'all. Like I'm working, doing everything, and you got Pretty Slicky and Bert just like this. Hold on. They stared at me the whole. I'm not lying. They just stared at me. I'm like, nigga, are these niggas trying to confront me? Like, what the fuck is this? What do you want? They didn't order anything. They just came in and stared at me. Pretty Slicky had his black leather jacket from the damn photos with the people eyebrow. Bird had on a skull cap. I don't know what the fuck going on with Bird, but they were just staring. It was the most awkward shit. I think they like you because they keep saying, I'm like, no, these niggas got beef. They mad I ain't link up. Bert mad I ain't give him no play. And I was talking to his friend. Then they walk out and then they go in the drive-thru. And they pull to the drive-thru. It was like, yeah. They said something to the effect of like in today's terms and lingo, they was basically trying to say I was for the streets. Right. They was like, oh yeah, like you for the streets. Like, yeah, me and my homie, we see that's why me and my homies gonna set your ass out anyway. Like they was on that type of energy. I mean, I was gonna pick you up, fuck you, and pass you on to Bert anyway. Like they hit me. I'm like, whoa. See, this is why they link up. See, my intuition. The niggas trying to run a train on you, little bitch. Like, yeah, man. So you lucky you ain't link up, bitch. Pull up on you, broke ass bitch working and flipping patties and shit. Oh, SpongeBob ass bitch. Oh, SpongeBob SquarePants. I was gonna fuck you and set you out anyway. I was like, whoa. Like, what? Now, Bert, I can understand his frustrations, but Pretty Slicky? I thought we had a connection. I told you my address. I told you, where I work. Like, I'm like, yeah, I work at the White Castle on Strawberry Street. Like, okay, where I'll be out there sometime. Oh yeah, it's, something light. And then nigga pulled up like, yeah, bitch. I was gonna fuck you on last Friday anyway and pass you on to my homie. It wasn't even nothing like that anyway. Bitch, anybody want you like that anyway. I'm like, whoa. So this is what my intuition was telling me. And so I just been scarred from having the whole phase. But that was my whole phase. My whole phase was Facebook pimping and trying to get some niggas, but them niggas was weird. And all the niggas was weird. So I'm just like, I guess I'm just meant to be a lame ass one dick having bitch. I just guess. I tried. And can you imagine if I would have did that? I would have been scarred for life. Like, damn, my second piece of penis trying to be a liberated boss bitch woman was from a nigga that was just trying to hit it and pass me off to Bert. What? Wow. Like, I thought I was gonna be able to maybe, go ahead and be with him, but this nigga just trying to. Wow. I thought she was more mature, more older and mature. Wow. So I was a little scarred. But could you imagine if I would have? No, I'm not retarded. Could you imagine if I would have listened to these bitches? Like, nah, fuck that. I don't care what my gut is telling me. I know my gut is telling me that this shit is weird. Nigga got blue contacts and the motherfucking low cut season with the deep way. I already know. He got this motherfucking people's eyebrow in every motherfucking photo with this suspect ass eyebrow arch and this Thriller jacket, but I need a piece of penis because I'm not gonna be the only lame ass bitch and only fuck one man her whole life. No, absolutely not. Because what's gonna happen when I find out that nigga cheating on me? Like everybody keep telling me, and then I know damn well I've been dedicated this whole time. I'm gonna look stupid. I'm gonna feel stupid. I'm gonna feel bad. If I listen to y'all hoes, I've been fucked up today. I really would have. I would have went on a rampage trying to get revenge on all the niggas that just wanted to hit it and quit it and pass me off to their damn friends like motherfucking Bert. I would have been mad like, oh, these niggas ain't shit. Trying to just hit me. You know who I am? I'm deep dying. Y'all. But I absolutely did try to have a whole phase. I did. And it was, look at, I was so bold with my shit though. I was so bold with my shit. Not gonna lie, I was so bold with it. I told the dude I was with, I was like, look, this was happening. All right. I only been with your broke ass this whole time. And I need to live my life. I need to go out here and experience different people. Like, I'm still gonna be with you because I'm comfortable with your ass. But, you know, just like, you know, like, I'm getting ready. I'm trying to see what some chocolate dick is like. So, I mean, don't take it personally. It's not you, it's me. Like, I told him that. Like, just disrespectful as fuck. I'm like, look, every woman in my life is telling me I'm being a basic bitch by, you know, pretty much settling with your ass. So, I mean, just, and do y'all know, again, this is what really, really, really made me lose even more respect. Not only are you somebody that is looking for somebody to take care of you, do everything for you. I mean, y'all, he was so irresponsible. He was stealing my money from me. I gave him money to pay the damn rent, and the rent wasn't getting paid. Motherfucking Lord, car got repossessed, lights getting turned off. I'm like, nigga, I gave you the funds. I gave you my credit card. What the fuck? Why am I was getting ready for work one day, and the power said, I said, what the fuck? It is nothing more silent than no power. I'm like, what the fuck? It got the whole house got still. Y'all know that kind of silence when everything just gets still. Oh, what the fuck? Nigga did. But he got all that going on. And then on top of that, you got the nerve to allow me to tell you that I'm getting ready to be out here fucking other dudes. And you say, oh yeah, that's cool because I feel like I can't do no better than you, you know, because you the baddest bitch I've ever been with. And so, I mean, that's okay just as long as you know that, you know, I'm the main one. I'm just like, oh my God. Okay. At the time, I was like, okay. Yeah. Y'all laughing. I'm serious. This was a little bit since I'm trying to tell y'all the growth. I'm trying to tell y'all how the cycle begins. Now, luckily, I tried to put my toe in that cycle water. Luckily, it didn't go all the way. Because I probably would have been just like these other bitches. I probably would, y'all. I don't know. I'm so glad I had my little discernment. Even though I was a genetically modified modern day female, I had a little bit of discernment. I tried though. And some said, nigga, don't you do that shit. Just talk to these niggas if you want to, but linking up, having sex with men you don't know, he looked like he's suspect. That can end. I don't know, but I did try. I did. So the influence that other women have on you, around you, is real. They would have fucked me up. What if I would have just said, you know what? Yeah, let me go ahead and go with Pretty Slicky. Yeah, I know. It's all these red flags. I don't feel comfortable and something within my spirit is sizzling. But let me just go ahead because I need to do this because all these women around me telling me I'm being a basic bitch. What if I would have did that? I probably would have got, who knows what would have happened to my dumb young ass. Because I'm pretty sure Bert was with him that night. Cause they pull into the drive-thru. It's like, yeah, we was gonna set your ass out anyway. You know, I was gonna pull up with the homie like that was gonna be, and I was like so embarrassed. But luckily, it was only me left there. You know, because everybody else was getting ready to clock out. They're like, you're gonna set your ass out anyway. I'm like, oh my God. These niggas ain't shit. But I wasn't shit either. So they looking at me like, bitch, how you gonna do that? You got a whole nigga at home. You for the streets anyway, bitch. Yeah, we gonna set your ass out anyway. I'm like, oh. And it was true though. Like, bitch, you wasn't shit for that. Like, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. I tried. But that influence is powerful. But how many women are out there to where they went through with that? And before you know it, you got bodies on bodies on bodies. You doing too much, and you're developing this reputation to where like you for the streets. That has to do something to your spirit. They have to do something to your soul. Like I felt dirty and nasty just off the fact that I had these guys that were telling me what they intended to do to me. Could you imagine if I would have actually went through with that? I would have felt so disgusting as a woman. I would. Like, damn, these niggas really did set me up though. Like, and I really, my dumbass, I really like Pretty Slicky, even though he was weird as fuck, and I couldn't muster up the courage to meet up and link up. Like I did like him. So what would have happened if I would have linked up with him? Old dude was in the car with him. And he's like, look, baby, you know, if you want to take to the next level, you know, you gotta let the homie hit. You know what I'm saying? If you want to look, you know, it ain't no fun unless the homie get some. What my basic ass would have, I don't know. I was so motherfucking basic. I don't know what I would have done. I don't know. That's the fucked up part about it. I don't know. Luckily, I never found out. You know, something within my spirit was like, bitch, this ain't right. Okay, keep your whole face in the inbox. Keep your whole face in the inbox. Some told me that, and lo and behold, I would have been set out for the streets. Oh my God, God, could you imagine now? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. But this happens all the time. So there's women absolutely out there encouraging this behavior, and if you do this long enough, you will start to have certain things attached to you, certain reputations attached to you, to where when it comes to the men that are well-to-do or have stuff to offer you, they don't want you no more. They don't see the benefit of being with a woman that's for the streets. That happens. It absolutely happens. And again, because we're taught that it's never our fault, we're the prize. If anything happens to you, it's that man, it's the men's fault because they can't handle you and they ain't shit and all this. It happens. And then before you look up, and maybe that one guy you had left that was ready and willing. Thank you, Free My Grandma. Y'all names off the chain. I'm gonna read y'all super chats in a second though. That one man that you had in that friend zone left, you know, after a while, he feels like, you know what, I'm wasting my time. You are for the streets. And he starts hearing certain things about you. He would look like a fool to commit to you. He would look like a fool to try to be with you. Absolutely. No. Now I look bad. You're damaging to me. And so they bow out. But again, their ego tells me, oh, that I'll just replace them with more gentlemen. But it doesn't happen. And before you know it, you're surrounded by a bunch of males, not men, not good guys, not nice guys, not providers, not protectors, not leaders. You're surrounded by a bunch of males. And you have yet to realize that you are actually in the bend zone, to where all the men, all the males around you just want to fuck. And because these women around you have encouraged you and influenced you to do certain things and behave in certain manners, to see what you like, to live your life, to have some kind of experience, to explore, you may start to even dip and dab, okay, with a select few of those males. Girl, you need to see what kind of dick you like. I've been told that firsthand. You don't know what you like because you only had one penis. You don't know what you like because you only been with one man your whole life. You need to go out there and explore. And so, with a lot of these females, they don't even want to be in relationships. I, as a young woman, was in a relationship, still trying to have a whole phase. So, can you imagine not being in a relationship? You like, oh, I'm gonna let loose because I'm not attached to anybody. I'm not associated or affiliated with anybody. I'm gonna live my best life. If I want to fuck him, I'm gonna fuck him. If I want to fuck him, I'm gonna fuck him. If I want to do it with him, I'll do it. Like, and so they're loose with theirs. It's way more loose, right? Because you don't have anything. You don't have any attachments. You don't have any loyalty to anybody. Like, now, granted, a lot of these bitches in relationships ain't got no loyalty either. But I mean, when you single, that's times 10. And before you know it, you being passed around amongst that group of males that ain't shit. Because again, you're trying to explore and experience and live your best life. Don't do this, ladies. Trust me, don't do this. I felt cheap and nasty just trying to do it. So I can only imagine doing it. Don't do this, ladies. Don't diminish your value like this. This is how a lot of those females end up with multiple baby daddies, diseases, bad reputations, bad luck as far as dating and relationships, because again, nobody of substance really wants you. I don't want a woman attached to me that has that attached to her name or attached to her reputation. I don't want that. A lot of those, and you look around, and those men that maybe you once had available to you are no longer there. They're not there. And maybe at one time your ego would not allow you to admit that maybe it has something to do with your lifestyle, your reputation, the things that you were doing, the activities, the males that you were entertaining. Maybe at one time your ego didn't allow you to admit that it was you. But as time progresses and you start noticing, once again, the quality of and the selection of men that you have to choose from is significantly lower, you start to see, I probably fucked up. Thank you, prodigal son. I'm gonna read all of that in a second, y'all. Y'all know the reason why I gotta get this out, you guys, is because like you little bit sis, like I can lose my train of thought like this, and especially because my live streams are freestyle, like it's just coming to me as I go. Like I don't want to lose my train of thought, so I will read y'all super chats in a second. Yeah, we get okay. There we go. 500. Y'all like the video? Share the video and subscribe. You do start to realize maybe it's me, and maybe those men that I once had access to, I no longer have access to because of my reputation, my name, my activities, what comes along with me, my baggage, all of that. All of that, and they're not coming back. This is how we end up in the whole cycle. Because now those men are not available. So now my only option available is to try to turn these trash bin guys that just want to bend me over. I have to turn them into the gentlemen that I once had access to. And what way to do that than by way of sex? Again, my whole life I was taught I'm sitting on gold. So let me put that gold to use. Right? Let me go ahead and bust it open for this trash bin. Right? Let me go ahead and bust open for this trash bin. And again, it's not working. Like you're getting bent over, but nobody's bending the knee. Nothing. That's not happening. But we have it in our mind. Oh, well, my goal will change him. My gold will make him want to act right. My gold will turn him into a king. Turn him into a God. Turn him into a good man. Turn him into a husband. Let me just sit on it. Lord, let me just sit on it. Let me just bounce on it. Let me suck on it. Something has to work. This has to work because all my life I've been told that my gold is the road. Bars. This is what I've been told. So you do that and then you come to realize, damn, it's not working. This is why you guys start to see these females start to look like they're really hoed out. Because all you're seeing her do is bounce from this penis to that penis to that penis to that man. I'm sorry, male to that trash bin to that trash bag broke dusty. Like all you're seeing is that, and she's fucking them all because she's trying to improve her options as far as turning one of them into a husband, one of them into a provider, one of them into a protector, one of them into a leader, one of them. I have to broaden my chances by sleeping with all of them. And from the outside looking in, it's like, oh, she's a hoe. This bitch is really for the streets. She fuck him, my homeboy. Oh, hell no. I don't want, nah, she for the streets for real. But y'all don't understand the reasoning behind that. I have to sleep with them because that's the only way that they give me time, energy, attention, affection. And I have to have sex with them so that, again, I can get through to them and change them by way of my gold. This is how you get stuck in the whole cycle, but it gets deeper. It gets deeper. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and read my super chats. Hold on. Y'all laughing. I'm serious. Thank you, Prodigal Son. It says, a great reputation will carry you a long way, and a terrible one will carry you a long in the other direction. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Facts. Thank you, free my grandma. The whole face sticks with you like a felony. Bars. Even when, can I say this? Even when the hoes start trying to rebrand or reestablish themselves, like it's still there, sis. And that's why I'm so grateful that something within me was just like, Danica, don't do this. And I didn't do it because that would have been trash. And then, especially being in St. Louis is so small, you guys. You guys have no idea how small St. Louis is. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody sleeps with everybody. Everybody has a baby by everybody. Like everybody is sharing baby daddies, baby mom. Like St. Louis is bad. So if I was on that type of time back then, oh my God, I could only imagine what it would be like today. Like, oh, Danica, like it would be that bad. Luckily, I'm from St. Louis, and as small as St. Louis is, a lot of people don't even know I'm from St. Louis or I'm in St. Louis. You know? But could you imagine how I've been out here in these motherfucking streets, knowing how fast the word travels in St. Louis? Yeah. That would have stuck with me like a motherfucking felony, free my grandma. Thank you, Sister George. She says, hey, lady, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to y'all. Appreciate you and the good sis Concrete Rose for pulling up. And I'll pull it back up in a second. And again, big shout out to Sister George and my good sis Kendra for coming through. Thank you, to Renzo. To the poll question, more men throughout life have done that so much. That question was answered before it was asked. Yet that's rarely talked about at all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of men do their best to try to work with women, and y'all really do get this bad reputation of just being a bunch of surface level, non-caring, non-loving as robots and animals that don't care to help a woman, don't care to look out for a woman, don't care to do anything for a woman. It's like, no. The issue is men have been doing that for so long to the point to where it's just now placing them in this mode of, I'm done with that. That's for the birds. But men have been trying to captain save a hoe. That is nothing. That's something that's age old. Then he says, my passport arrived a week ago. Now I'm booking my trip and am not planning to come back. Lord have mercy. Another one. Thank you, D. May. He says, the problem in the United States is that there's an overabundance of good black men. Being a gentleman here will get you friend zoned. Overseas, they'll get you snatched up out of here in a few months. Another one. The Black Clark Kent says, I'm convinced that every woman has met the man they were supposed to marry, but that mindset, they're something better out there, and now they're 40 plus, single and lonely. Ooh. But unfortunately, we don't realize this until it's way down the line. Because again, due to how we are brought up, like the ego is instilled and embedded into our subconscious and conscious mind. Okay, I got Jeffrey. Like that is embedded into our subconscious and conscious mind that, you know, again, thank you, C. Rose. I'm a prize. I'm the baddest bitch. I can be entitled. I can do what I want. And men will always be there. I'm just trying to make sure I got everybody. You know, okay, I think everybody at the top. And so when they don't, Jeffrey, you laugh, I'm serious. Yeah. Another one. They all leaving. I don't know what the fuck to say. Ain't no more left, Jason. I don't know. Anyway. But before you know it, like you realize, damn, I don't have anybody available. What is going on? Nobody of real substance, morals, values, quality is available. What is going on? And it starts to settle in that maybe I done fucked up. Maybe the word has traveled about how I am and what I'm doing. And then here's the kicker. Here's the kicker, you guys. Because I said it gets worse. We start to realize as women that, thank you, Phil. Been to Brazil twice. Get your passport ASAP. It's all I can say. Another one. Can y'all chill? Let me ask this. Is there any more passports left at this point? Like, is there any more passports left at this? Like, they need to stop printing passports at this point. Like, damn. Y'all done fucked up. Ladies, y'all done fucked up. Y'all all getting ready to be in the bin zone in a minute because these men are in the air. Hold on. Oh. Is there any more ink left to print out the motherfucking passport? You know, is there any more booklet? Like, what the fuck? I don't know if it's any more booklets. What is going on? But we start to realize this, you guys. Y'all laugh. I'm serious. What the hell is going on, Danny? The hell? I don't think it's no more ink left. Stop playing with me, S. St. Louis, I'm from the north side. I don't know you, so I know you definitely never had a hoe phase. Good job. Free my grandma, Lord. Oh. You know what? Free my grandma. I've been vindicated with that comment. I have been vindicated with that motherfucking comment. Oh, here comes G Money. Shout out to Kendra D. Shout out to Sister George. Shout out to G Money. I have got to let this sit on the screen. I have got to let this sit on my screen because so many people try to comfort a little bit and say, oh, that bitch lying. That bitch ain't no way, ain't no such thing. These bitches be for the streets. These niggas just not on YouTube. But let them niggas come to YouTube, they gonna set her ass out. You know, they gonna spill the beans on that bitch. That's just because a lot of them niggas probably ain't on YouTube. That's why they ain't exposed her. No, because I ain't been exposed in these motherfucking streets, bitch. And you know what's funny? Free my grandma. I'm from North County, St. Louis. So the mere fact alone that you don't even know who the fuck I am and did not know speaks volumes. But I'm gonna be real with you, for my grandma, I tried. Okay, I absolutely did try to have a whole face. It did not work. It backfired tremendously. The niggas was like, "Yeah, bitch, you gonna set your ass out," and it scarred me for life. It scarred me for life. Which is why the next man I got with was my husband. The fuck? No, I know that bitch. That bitch, come on now. Y'all believe that bitch? Y'all really believe that bitch only had 2 dicks in her whole life? I tried not to, but yeah, nigga, the fuck. Best believe I tried to look, I tried. Damn. Y'all want me to lie so bad. Y'all want to be a liar so bad. Y'all want to be big cap so bad. Y'all really believe that bitch only had 2 dicks in her whole life? Come on now. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. She only had 2 dicks her whole life. Sorry. No, you gotta multiply by 10. You know, whenever a bitch give you a number, you gotta multiply that motherfucker by 10, because these bitches for the motherfucking streets. You mean to tell me a bitch from St. Louis only fucked 2 niggas? Please, nigga. Y'all really believe in that tattoo titty, bitch? Y'all really believe? This bitch say she had a whole face without being a hoe, without fucking. Come on now. I tried, nigga. I tried. It was sizzling in my spirit. I couldn't do it. S. DeLeon. I can't do it. I couldn't do it, Jason. I couldn't do it, Stay Fly, Mona, Outcast. Multiply by 3. Well, ain't that what J. Cole said? But not when it comes to me. When it comes to me, you ain't gotta multiply by 3, bitch. But I tried. People from St. Louis don't even know I'm from St. Louis. I tried, though. The fuck? In St. Louis, talk. Everybody know everybody. Everybody fuck everybody. So the mere fact alone that you got Save My Grandma in the comments around the corner from me, didn't even know I was around the corner from him. Anyway. G Money says, I've heard too many times to count these niggas are free. Ooh, I don't have to work to get a man. The difference between women here and there is staggering. Currently waiting on my passport. Is there any more ink left? Y'all are getting on my nerves. 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 Is there any more booklets? Is there any more booklets? Y'all are getting on my nerves. Y'all are getting on my nerves. Is there any more booklets? Y'all are getting on my nerves. Is there any more booklets? Is there any more ink? Is there any more fuels in the airplane? Is there any more fuel in the airplane? G Money, what are you doing, sir? Land the planes. Land the plane. But I can't be mad. I cannot even be motherfucking mad at my brothers. I can't. Because look at what we do. Now we in the bin zone, mad. Mad. Y'all laughing. I'm so damn motherfucking serious. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Is it any more fuel in the jets? Is it any more fuel in the planes? Is it any more clouds in the motherfucking sky? What is no? You know what? Just fuck it. Fuck it. Another one. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Let me get back. Let's get back on track. Hold on. Oh. It gets worse. It gets worse. And this is how. Thank you, dollar bill, y'all. Hold on. Derek Jackson trying to make a comeback, still spewing that Captain Save ho BS. I thought that clown was canceled. Anyway, got my passport, paperwork filled out, just gotta turn it in with that cashier's check. Airplane. Another one. You guys? Like, are they sold out? Like, I don't. Let's get back. What's up, game changer? Let's get back. Let's get back, baby. So it gets worse for a lot of the females in the bin zone, and they get stuck in this whole cycle by way of this. I don't know why y'all laughing when I'm dead ass serious. Yes, this man set the cashier's check. Like he laying out the whole process. Like, yeah, I already filled it out. I'm just gotta wait on, Cindy to put the stamp on it, and then I gotta send off my, cashier's check, and then I'm gonna go to the post office. Like, nigga, I feel sorry for us. Sorry, I feel sorry for y'all. And the reason why I say us all the time is because I try to be all inclusive. I try to add myself in with my sister to show solidarity. So when I say us, I mean, Black women in America, because y'all my sisters and I look out. I love us. I look out for us. And so I try to include myself even when I should not be included, and so I feel sorry for y'all, but, I say us, for the teamwork, teamwork make the dream work, but okay. Here's the thing, you guys. It gets worse and we get stuck in this whole cycle because we start to realize that those men that were well-to-do, that had a lot to offer, are not coming back. We are now a huge risk and a huge liability. Now, here's the thing, you guys, and I don't think a lot of women understand this. It doesn't matter if you're a good woman, a mild woman, a bad woman. It doesn't matter. Good, bad, in between, indifferent. When it comes to women, especially in this day and age, we are all, hear me out, we are all huge risks and liabilities, potentially, all of us. Again, it doesn't matter if you are a woman that is somebody that is respectable, you're somebody that is submissive, understanding, moldable, coachable. It doesn't matter. You're still a risk when it comes to relationships and a man, period. It doesn't matter. Right? There is always the lingering possibility for a woman to fuck a man over, period. No man is exempt from that. Not my husband, not the men in my chat room, not billionaires. Nobody is exempt. No man is exempt from having a woman fuck them over. That is the risk that all men take. That is the gamble that all men take if you want to be in a relationship with a woman, period. At any given day or time, a woman can wake up on bullshit. I can wake up tomorrow and be on bullshit with my husband. Like, you know what? Nigga, I don't need you. You ain't shit. I want a divorce. And I'm taking this. And I'm getting stake and claim to your gym. And I'm going to ruin your reputation. I'll make up some shit and say, you know, you've been hitting on me. And I know all of your clientele, a lot of them are women. And so I'm going to come out with these grand claims that you really don't like women and you are abusive and you're trash and you're broke and I'll make up some shit. At any given day, I can do that to my husband and ruin him. That is the risk all men take. This is why men have to really be cautious, really be careful. And y'all are. Y'all are. But can you imagine the level of threats or risk that goes along with a woman that is already actively showing and proving that she's on bullshit? When it comes to good women, right? That's already like, do I want to do this? She seems cool. She seems like a good one. Do I want to do this? Let me ponder on this. That's all. You still have to do that. Even when it comes to the quote unquote good women, it's still okay. So when you have a woman that is actively on bullshit, and we all can see it. I see you how from him to him to him to him. I see you piling on baby daddy, on baby daddy, on baby daddy. I see you in the streets blowing through your money, blowing through their money. I see you. I'm definitely not fucking with you. And a lot of us women don't understand that is what we're doing to ourselves. Being with any woman is already a huge gambling risk. So why would you make yourself even easier to rule out by being a billboard for bullshit? And a lot of us do that. Because again, where it starts, where does it stem from? People are telling us, people are teaching us to do that. Oh, you can be on bullshit. You sitting on gold. You're the prize. You can do that. And maybe initially it can work for a while. But as you get older, hell no. Fuck no. I'll read y'all super chats in a second. Y'all like the video? Hold on. And then we start to look around and we see those men are never coming back. Those men I had in the friend zone that were gentlemen, they're never coming back. I cannot replace them. I've done too much damage. Too much damage has already been done. When it comes to women in general, they're all risky business. So when it comes to me, I'm X'd out. All I have to choose from now is the trash bin. That's it. I am in the bin zone. I am stuck in this whole cycle. But the reason why the whole cycle gets even worse for women is because, first of all, like we talked about, I have to hop on all of these different penises in an attempt to change at least one of them into the man that I missed out on. Let me put it on him. I'm a deep throat. I'm gonna ride it, throw it back, make it clap. I'm going to do all of that to try to get him to see my value. But what makes it even worse, though, ladies, is that when you do that, those males are not viewing it through that type of lens. They're not seeing you like, oh, she sucked the skin off that mother. They're not seeing like that, or like, let me put it like this. Oh, she put it on me so damn good. Like, that's wifey. Like the way she sucked it, she has to love me. That's wifey. The way she threw that ass back, I ain't never saw no wave. You see that wave on that bitch? That's wifey. I'm marrying you tomorrow because you put the wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, body slam in my hands. You undid that. And so I gotta marry her. They're not thinking like that. They're like, damn, if she was ready and willing to suck the skin off of me, and I don't even know the bitch, I can only imagine how many other men she has done that with. They're thinking like that. They're not thinking like, oh, you put the works on me, so you wifey. No, they're like, damn, you put the works on me. Who else have you who did you learn this from? Who taught you this? Like, who you been practicing on? Because I know I ain't the first one. And I know I ain't the only one. Like, they're thinking like that. Are y'all following your little big sis? They're thinking like that. And a lot of the times, a lot of these females that are doing this, they're doing this with random random males, again, in a desperate attempt to get them to change, to see the value in her. But all they see is, damn, I got me a freak nasty bitch. I like that. I will keep you in the rotation. Emphasis on the rotation, but never a relationship. It's a rotation ship. I'll keep you in the rotation ship, not the relationship. That's never happening. I don't see you like that. The nasty shit you just did to me, and I don't even know you. I ain't know. I don't know. Hell no. And I know I ain't shit. A lot of these males y'all be dealing with, they know they ain't shit. So for you to do all that to them, they really like, oh, this bitch gotta be for the street. There's no changing. There's no, oh yeah, I'm gonna put it on him so good. He gonna change. He gonna want to be with me forever. And he gonna love me. He gonna support me. He gonna provide for me. No, those men are not coming back. A lot of us have done so much damage. It's a wrap. I'm sorry, sis. Men do the same thing. It's some men out there so trash. No woman of value wants them. No one, no. And we all see them, sis, like, Dirty Dick Derek. Good luck, sis, because that nigga got so many motherfucking kids. Like, if you get with him and you marry him, they gonna garnish your check, bitch. Okay, you go ahead. So that happens to men too. But I really want to hit home for my sisters, because I think a lot of us really don't get this real talk like this. We get a lot of pacifying. That is what men are doing. Men are looking at you like, oh, hell no. If you did that to my no good ass, shit, I can only imagine. And a lot of these men, like I said, they know they ain't shit. Like, I know I ain't shit. I don't love these hoes. I don't love no woman. I don't take none of these bitches serious. They all for the motherfucking straight. I know I ain't shit. So if you do that for me, shit, come on, y'all. Y'all have got to start peeping the game. And so before you know, we're doing this with all these men that have the same outlook, the same perspective, the same stance, the same sentiments. Like you can't change none of them. Like, they're all the same. That's why y'all get stuck in that rut of all niggas ain't shit. No. Well, yeah, in that sense, because niggas is niggas, but they'll say, oh, men ain't shit. And it's like, no, you just messed up your opportunities and your chances with men. And so all you're being surrounded by is niggas, trash bags, broke dusties. That's all you've been presented with. And so now you have it in your mind that all men are the same, and all men cheat, and all men are disrespectful, and all men can't do X, Y, and Z. And it's like, no, that's just what you have confined yourself to based upon your decisions, your choices, everything that you've done in your life to this point. That's what that is. And because so many of us women do this, we can all have the same perspective, right? We can all have the same perspective and outlook of these men ain't shit. All men ain't shit. All men the same. And it's like, no, y'all are just all being passed around within the same groups of no good ass males. The men are not amongst you. The men are not attracted. The men are not there. The males that just want to fuck, they are. And so that's why a lot of you ladies can have the same experiences and have the same sentiments and outlooks, is because you're all doing the same thing that led you to the same dead end, that's giving you the same dead end results. But to say all men are like this, no, you've just subjected yourself to that group of males. and you're being passed around. That's why I call y'all pass me chicks. You're being passed around, passed up by the well-to-do men, like all of that. And because you refuse to learn and be receptive to the information, to the constructive criticism, to all of that, following your instincts, following your gut. I told y'all what I was on. I told you what I was on, but something within me was like, nah, don't do that. That's not a good idea. Don't meet up with him. Keep your whole phase in the inbox. Some told me that and I followed that shit. And them men came to my job, was like, yeah, bitch, you lucky you ain't do that. I was gonna set that ass out. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us have gotten that gut feeling like, nah, I don't think it's a good idea. I shouldn't drink tonight. I shouldn't go out and do that tonight. I shouldn't hang with this crowd tonight. But you did it anyway for whatever reason. Because you want to fit in with them bitches that ain't shit anyway. And they end up fucking your life up. Now you in this whole cycle. Right along with their ass. And a lot of females, let me say this, a lot of females that gave us that advice, a lot of them was jealous. Looking back, that female that I was working with, she had to be jealous. She saw me. She was with a guy that she had been with for like over 10 years. And at the time, she was probably like 29. But she had been with this man all her motherfucking life for real. Had a baby by him, was pregnant by him at the time, had a miscarriage, so that nigga wasn't shit, cheating on her left and right. You know, and he was fine too. Y'all ain't gonna even lie. Like, her baby dad was cute. But anyway, she was putting up with his no good ass, I guess, because he was attractive. And so, like, she was looking at me in my relationship, and I was younger than her, you know, about like maybe 10 years younger than her. And she's looking like, you in this committed relationship, and this nigga ain't doing nothing. And I don't ever hear you complain about your man. So, because ain't none of your business, first things first. And yeah, if I told you my business, like, bitch, you would know that I'm dealing with a bum ass dude. Like, yeah, he may not be cheating on me, but that's probably because he can't. But anyway, you know, and so they try to poison you because they see maybe that you have something in their eyes that could be better than them or better than their situation. So they try to poison your shit to mess up your stuff, right? Now you need to go out here and do this because, you know, and with me and what I'm going through, you need to go through this shit too. And if you're dumb enough, you'll fall for it. And I did. Luckily, I just followed my gut. And my gut was like, nigga, do not do this to yourself. And I didn't. I did. But that happens all the time. And you get stuck in the same situation as them, the same cycles that they're in. And you didn't even have to. Now you being passed around, trying to find your husband. Let's not get it twisted, you guys. A lot of these females are not just a bunch of these promiscuous ass females that just want to hump everything. No, a lot of them are trying to find love. They're trying to find a soulmate. They're trying to find their husband. And the only way that they know how to do that is by way of busting it open. That's it. So to the naked eye, they could look like a bunch of reckless assholes that don't give a fuck. And it's like, no, she's trying to find her husband. I have family members like this. Not gonna say a name, but it's one family member in particular that's coming to my mind. This girl has been desperate for love her entire fucking life. I don't know if she has daddy issues, mommy issues, whatever the case is, but she's been desperate for love her whole life. And every man that she gets with, it's like, oh, he's my husband. And then she fucks him. And these things don't be about shit. But she's thinking, oh, if I give it up to him and I put it on him real good, he gonna marry me. And all they end up doing is giving her a baby and leaving her behind. And she get with the next dude. Oh, let me just fuck him real good. He gonna marry me. And no, just got another baby. You know, and that happens. And to the naked eye, it's like, oh, she a hoe. She reckless. She for the street. I'm like, no, she desperate. She wants love. And maybe she done fucked up some shit in the past to where, I don't know what be going on. But that happens. They're hopping from dick to dick trying to find the one that sticks. Especially when they have jeopardized any opportunity to be with a man that wants to take them seriously. Now I'm really in in this mode of, okay, I got to hurry up. I'm desperate now. So then you get stuck in that cycle that way. Because you're trying to find that stability, that security that those other guys in the past that you had in the friend zone were able to give to you. But since they're not available anymore, I have to make it do what I got. And what I got is no good ass males. Now, this is another level and a layer to where you really get stuck in the whole cycle. But let me read my super chats. I see y'all in the building. Y'all give us how many likes we got, y'all? Because y'all ain't gotta be hating on your little big sis. Okay, y'all doing good on the likes. 608 likes. Good job. Good job, Larry. Hold on. I have got to go here with the conversation. Thank you, MGTOW by Logic. Partnering with a woman in a marriage is like partnering with Bernie Madoff. Your money is gone forever. Lord have mercy. Gulp. Thanks again, MGTOW. It says, oh, it's the same thing. Oh, no, it's something different. Partnering with a woman, laughing out loud, for what? Just to make her rich, basically, and the attorneys, and no thanks. Uh-oh. And that's what I said. Like, when it comes to any woman, we're all gambles and risks. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Men dealing with women, we're all gambles and risks. Some may be worth it more than others. At the end of the day, it's all a gamble and a risk. We could all wake up tomorrow on bullshit and ruin your life. So, with that in mind, ladies, why would you want to be a walking billboard of a liability to where men definitely don't want to take a chance or a gamble on you? That's just stupid. Thanks again, MGTOW. Marriage is a business. Would I ever start a business with a man that had all the attitudes, qualities, and eagerness to sabotage and kill the golden goose? No. Why would women-owned businesses fail at? It's also why women-owned businesses fail at higher rates. Wow. Interesting. Thanks, Phil. It says American sisters don't know what they up against. It's super thick out there. Another one. Burn the passports. Burn the passports. Ladies, they leaving your ass. You're going to be stuck in the bin zone, baby. Y'all better burn them passports, sis. G-Money says there's no solidarity. Those aren't even your skin folk, yet alone your kinfolk. Since Facebook, you've always taken pride in your image. Shout out to G-Money. Hold on. Did I get everybody? Prodigal Son says, been to 4 different countries, Egypt, Turkey, Dubai, and Israel. And now it's time to renew my passport. Prodigal. Are you another one? Prodigal. Not my brother. Not my brother, Prodigal Son. Y'all done made. Burn the passport. Okay. Okay, ladies. Y'all gonna have to go ahead and burn the passports. Because they, hold on. Eugene says a women's people in general vetting or courting process is fucked up. They let sex be a part of the process when jumping from man to man instead of giving the sex to just the one they choose. S. DeLeon says everything you have said is true. Sips tea. Hold on. Because the plot thickens. Okay? The plot thickens. Did I get everybody? Let me see. Okay, I got MGTOW. Okay. Who is this? Okay, yeah. Okay, so I got G-Money. I got Kendra. I got Sister George. I appreciate y'all. Let me say this, y'all. Now, We talked about the element of a lot of females being stuck in the whole cycle because they have messed up their names, their reputations, and their chances with men that are well-to-do, right? The men that are gentlemen, the men that are providers, protectors. They've messed that up. They are now huge liability. They are walking billboards of liabilities. Women in general, no matter how good she is or bad she is, we're all liabilities. When it comes to men, we are a threat to you. If you want to be in a relationship with a woman, we are absolutely a threat to you. You have got to move strategically and wisely, period. There's no exception. Nobody is safe. No man is safe. I really want my brothers to understand that. No man is safe from a woman potentially being on bullshit and fucking your life up, okay? But when it comes to those women, they don't understand that all women are threats in that way. And men can view women in general as threats in that way, right? So they don't even understand. They don't even have the self-awareness to know, damn, as a woman, I'm already being looked at like I am a liability. Let me not make it to where like I'm completely X'd out. Right? They're not thinking that way. But they get to a point to where that's what the reality is, and men don't want to take that kind of risk or chance on them, because all women in general are chances. But you, bitch, right here, bitch, whoa, not touching that at all. So now I'm being presented with is these males, and in order for me to try to find me a good one and change him into the men that I missed out on, I have to have sex. That's how they think. Why? Because a lot of these men outside of sex would not even entertain them in the first place. So I have to have sex with them anyway. So now I'm really stuck. So that's the first level. I'm stuck in the whole cycle because I've messed up my opportunities with the real gentleman, the real men that could do things right, provide, protect. I messed that up. So now all I have is a bunch of no good ass males to choose from. And I got to make the best of what I got. And let me just go ahead and put it on him because that's all he really wants me for anyway. Let me use what I got to get what I want. So you got that level of it. Then you have this level. Okay. Now this level right here is tricky. And it's a dirty and cold game. Now, since all I have to choose from is a bunch of low vibrational, low level males that only want to bend my ass over. Okay, that bend zone is something seriously. It's something serious. All these males that I'm surrounded with, they only want to bend my ass over. And now I have reached a level in my life to where I have came to the understanding and I have came to grips with the reality of these being the only men available to me. These are the only options of men available to me. Since I have came to grips with that reality, I have got to secure the bag, if you will. Okay. I have got to secure the trash bag broke dusty. I have got to do that. Because one of these trash bag broke dusties just might level up and turn that trash bag into a Birkin bag. He just never had me before. He never had my gold on that ass before. I ain't never sat on it before. So once I sit on it, I'm going to be sitting on a throne. This is how they think. So now I got to secure what I got. But here's the catch to it. When it comes to that realm of males, it's extremely oversaturated, right? It's extremely oversaturated. So when it comes to the men that are productive and well-to-do and so on and so forth, you guys are not, you guys are in high demand because you guys are not tolerating a bunch of nonsense. So you guys are in a class all by yourself. You're up here. These men, these males down here in high abundance. But they're all over the place. So which makes the competition maybe a little bit more thick. Now we can go into the different levels and layers and say, well, up there it could be thick too, because those men have a bunch of options, coming their way because they are in high demand. Women want these type of men. Sure. But I really want to hit home on it being this overpopulated thing with these men. And since I no longer have access to those men at all, I'm very limited, which means that I really have to put in this work to solidify my trash bags, because y'all got me fucked up. Because I will be damned if I let the next bitch come through and turn my trash bag into a Birkin bag. And now I'm having to just start all over, hopping on all these different penises, trying to change my Pookie into a paw. I ain't letting the next bitch hop on Pookie and turn him into a paw. No, that's my paw. That's my paw in the making. She got me fucked up. So now it's real heavy in the field. It's real in the field, baby. I know I don't have access to Paul. All I got is Pookie right now. Let me focus on Pookie. I know I don't have access to Raymond. All I got is Ray Ray. Let me focus on Ray Ray. But the thing about Ray Ray is, just like they are in high abundance, so is the Pookishas. So is the Raymishas. So is the Passmishas. And they all want the same thing. They all have come to the realization that I will never be able to get a Paul or a Raymond. They're not taking from me for whatever reason. My name is trash. My reputation is dirt. I'm for the streets, whatever. I don't have access to them, but I do have access to this. This is why y'all can also see a lot of the same females fighting over the same Dirty Dick Derricks. Because I'm going to turn Dirty Dick Derrick into high class Derrick. And bitch, since I know I don't have the real access to high class Derrick, we're gonna have to fight over Dirty Dick Derrick, because for all I know, he can turn into a high class Derrick tomorrow, and he gonna be mine. That's why they be fighting over these dirty, dusty ass dudes. Like, Nick, why y'all fight over him? He ain't shit. He got all these baby mamas. He be in the street. He for everybody. Why y'all fighting over him? Because I don't have access to them. And so all I got to do is focus on him. And then hopefully one day, someday, he can turn into them. That's why, bitch. Mind your business, ho. This is also part of females being stuck in the whole cycle. Eugene says, hold on. And we're going to get into it, y'all. I told y'all this was going to be a long ass dope discussion. Eugene says, so these females are not learning their lessons. They want the bag. They think there are no good men because they still pass up the good men that are left. That's also a reality, right? So it could still be some good guys that are left that they pass up. But for a lot of them, for one, those good men are just not checking for them. And so this is another part of a level and a layer to the conversation. Right? Hold on. Who else was that? Randy. Thank you, Randy. Hold on. Randy says, various ones and different others being passed around like a freak at a cut party. Then want someone to take them seriously? Look. Hear me out, Randy. Hear me out, Randy. And the deepest level in layer 2 being stuck in the whole cycle is that now I have to compete for the streets. Okay? Now I'm already for the streets and I'm in the streets. Now I have to compete. And what I'm competing with is a bunch of females just like me looking for the same thing. We're looking for husbands. We're looking for stability. We're looking for security. We're looking for love, affection, attention, validation. We're all looking for the same shit. And we all know we no longer have access to the men that can really give that to us on the level that we need them to or want them to. Thank you, Ray Ray. Ray Ray. Look, Ray Ray, ain't nothing wrong with ain't not look. Ray Ray, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong. It's just Ray Ray, don't take it personal, okay? Okay, don't do that, Ray Ray. Ray Ray, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal, baby. Don't take it personal, Ray Ray. Ain't nothing wrong with a Ray Ray. Okay, it's just a common theme, right? When it comes to Ray Ray, it's just a term, okay, Ray. So if your name is Ray Ray or your nickname Pookie, don't take it personally. If you're doing what you need to do, Ray, don't take it personally, okay? It's just how we look. Damn, I don't even have nothing to say, Ray. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna apologize. I'm sorry, Ray. Thank you, John. I'm just gonna. I'm sorry. Okay. John says it goes to show how you educated our people. I'm sorry. It goes to show you how educated our people are because the simple fact that we haven't learned that fiat currency am I saying that right? I don't know. Still isn't real. Learn the power of credit, which is the rights given. Hold on. Hold on. Who's texting me? Oh, that's my husband and my cousin. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Y'all like the video, you guys? Let me get ready to dive deeper. Ray said, "Don't be mad that I got all the whole." Ray, oh. Hold on. Oh, I did say it right. I said, "See, a little bit is not to read a little bit." But anyway, um, no, my husband, he's good. So how say it's a wrap. Nah, he was training, and he went to go see his people. Okay. My husband's so dope. I love him. Anyway, so now you have to compete amongst these females at the bottom. And at the bottom is plentiful. The competition is very thick, right? Because there's so many of y'all. So I'm in this whole cycle because I'm trying to find my husband. But here's the kicker to it, y'all. These females are just like me, looking for the same thing. And what really solidifies the whole cycle is the fact that I have to outdo the next female. This is why I said the bend zone is something serious. Because all of these males only want one thing. I want to see what that mouth do. I want to see how you can throw that ass in a circle. Throw that ass in a circle. Like how would that look bent over? Bent over. Let me see it. Let me see it. They just want to see it bent over. That's it. Okay. That's all of the men want. That's all that the males want over in the bend zone. That's all. Which means that a lot of the women, I'm sorry, females that are, you know, available to those men, that's all they have access to is those type of males, they all have to do the same thing, which is bust it open. Then over, let me see it. Let me see it. All y'all, it is no ass that is exempt from being bent. There is no that is exempt from being bent. And since we all are stuck in this whole cycle, we all have to do the same thing. So I know you fucking Ray Ray. Ray Ray, if you in the building, look, I know why you got all the hoes. All the hoes trying to compete because they don't have no access to the men they really need. Okay. So look, they're like, oh, I know you fucking right. So if you with Ray Ray, I know you busting open because he don't even fuck with bitches that don't bust it open. So I already know. But I gotta outdo you. Right? I have to outdo your deep throats. I have to outdo you throwing that ass in the circle. I have to outdo you busting it open. I have to outdo everything sexually. Because that is the way that we compete down here. Every ass for themselves. So that's really how you get stuck. Oh, you thought she was nasty? I'm nastier. Oh, you thought she was a freak? I'm freakier. You thought her ass was fatter? Mine is bigger. You thought her pussy was wetter? Mine is wetter. You thought I have to outdo these bitches. And again, the competition can be thick. Literally and figuratively. Y'all already know how the real niggas is. I need me a bitch, booty on swole and head on gold. You know, I need a bitch. I need my bitches hella thick. Period. You know what I'm saying? The competition can be thick, both literally and figuratively. So if she nasty, you gotta be nastier. If she freaky, you gotta be freakier. Because again, we're all trying to change him into the Prince Charming by way of sex. So my pussy gonna be better than yours. My sex gonna be better than yours. Yeah. The fuck? This is why that happens. This is why you can see these females fighting over the same no good penis. Because that no good penis is gonna be my good penis in a minute. That's gonna be my husband in a minute. It's like, girl, he ain't shit. What are you doing? I know he ain't shit yet. That's why I'm being freakier than them bitches. That's why I'm being nastier than them bitches, because he getting ready to be my Prince Charming. And if she think she gonna change the frog into the prince before me, she got another thing coming. I'm getting ready to throw this ass back, make it clap for a real nigga. Get the fuck out of here. That's my man. My man is my man. It's her man. Her is her man too. So shit. That's all mine. She is not getting ready to have dibs on my frog, but before it turns into a prince. No. That's why y'all be all like, why are they fighting over this? No good at. Why are they fighting over him? He obviously don't care about none of y'all. He obviously don't care about none of y'all. Well, that's because he never had me before. He ain't never had me yet. I'm nastier. I'm prettier. I'm better. The fuck? He just ain't never had me. Just looking all pathetic. But then you get stuck because none of those men can be changed. There is no wet vagina, no sloppy toppy, no thickness, no fineness, no prettiness, no submission, no commitment, no loyalty that is going to make these no good males at the bottom change. They like what they like, and they like them hoes. They like having these bitches fight over them. They like having these bitches to try to compete. They like having a rotation. They like that. I'm not giving that up. Why would I give up my freak nasty for a freak nasty when I can just have both freak nasties? What? What? And so again, you get stuck in that cycle because it's this constant ongoing thing of trying to put in all this work to get a result that will never happen. This is how you get stuck in that whole cycle, because y'all are competing for the same things and y'all having to do more and more and more for for males that are never going to become the men that you're looking for. So y'all just gonna be all just sharing the same penis, sharing the same baby daddies, sharing the same struggles, because these men, they just not there. You are in bend zone, and bend zone is very much so limbo. You're just there, stuck. That is what happens, y'all. Y'all laughing? I'm serious. Here go Ray again. He says, "Damn, you giving away my secrets, Ray." Ray in here clowning prodigal. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Look, man. Look, man. Lord have mercy. Ray. See, your little big sister is a game peeper. I have divine intuition, divine insight. I can absolutely not go through any of the things that I'm talking about, and I know exactly what it's like, what's going on. I can. I have been blessed, amen, with insight. Okay, I can see something, peep game on it, and know exactly what it is and what it ain't. And I'm so grateful that I have that, because there's so much that I didn't have to go through and endure based upon me witnessing other people go through it. And I'm like, okay, well, that's how that was for them. Let me go the other way. Now I'm not gonna lie, it was some things that I kind of wanted to do it. It was something sizzling in my spirit and told me hell no. Nah. But nonetheless, I'm a game peeper, Ray. So if I'm giving your game, I'm sorry. Okay? If I'm giving your game, I'm sorry. But hey, your little big sister be saying shit. Okay? Shit that I don't even want to see, I see it. Amen. MGTOW says women don't want to do what it takes to get a good man. A man with means, because they don't have to. They can just baby trap him. Most women don't even want a man. They just want the annuity for 18 years. But see, a lot of men are becoming way more disciplined when it comes to sex too. So again, you got to find a whole nother route. John says the bag they're chasing not been real since 1933. Lord have mercy. Can y'all stop? Come on, y'all. Hold on. Come on, y'all. We gotta wrap this up. We hitting on 3 hours. Your little bit is off the chain. I gotta leave in a second. Okay. Gotta leave in a second. Y'all hear it? No. Hold on. Lord have mercy. Hold on, y'all. All right, come on. Let's get to it. We're trying to really give the science behind the whole cycle, being stuck in this whole cycle. MGTOW says she's gonna ride you till she's ready to take your ass to divorce court. No fault divorce, aka quitting, has no penalty. That's the problem. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Hold on, y'all. Let's get to it. A lot of females end up stuck in the whole cycle because they are on this ride to where there's no getting off. There's no, let me sit on this Ferris wheel going around and around and around and around and around. And then once I reach this point, I can get off because I'm going to finally get what I want. No, These men like, nah, I like this ride, bitch. This all the bitches on here, you know what I'm saying? And you're constantly trying to show up the next woman for a man that you will never get, for males you will never have exclusivity with. That's how they get stuck in this whole cycle, because the men that they put on ice, the men that they passed up, the men that they didn't qualify for, whatever the case is, it's a wrap. So now I have to go where I am able to at least have some kind of access. And the way that I can have some kind of access is with the men over here that ain't about shit. The males over here that ain't about shit. Yeah, I might have to do something strange for no piece of change, but as long as I have the possibility to make him change, I'll take the risk. And it backfires. Oftentimes it backfires. Now, there may be little sprinkles of incidents to where it worked out. And so they will hold on to those experiences and they'll say, oh, well, see, broke down Bob one shit for 20 years. But now he a good husband to his wife. He don't be in the streets no more. You know, he be out here taking care of his family. He a family man now. So yeah, it's possible. And I already know how broke down Bob was. Broke down Bob was for these streets for real. Every other Sunday he had a new bitch. So I already know if broke down Bob did it and become a family man and a husband, I can find my broke down Bob and change him too. Facts, period. Point blank. So they hold on to those exceptions. Like, oh, that can't happen, but the likelihood, oh no. And so before you know it, you're just stuck. Because these men are never changing. You're just on this ongoing cycle of trying to get something that is just unobtainable. Ray just want to hit it. Sorry. He liked the abundance of attention, hoes trying to compete for him, hoes doing the most for him, right? So not only are you busting it open trying to outdo the last bitch, but now you busting open your pockets for me. Well, let me try to compete in a different way. Let me set myself apart. Let me go ahead and give him my car. I'm gonna let Ray use my car because them other bitches ain't got no car or they ain't letting him use their car. See, so I'm fucking him and I'm giving him access to my car. Then them other bitches, oh, I gotta outdo her. Well, I'm giving Ray the keys to my truck. Oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna give Ray his own car. I'm gonna put his car in my name. And it's ongoing. Oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna give Ray access to his own car, my car, and I'm gonna be giving him my whole check. And I'm gonna be cooking for him, cleaning for him, submitting to him. This is why y'all can also, from the outside looking in, look at it like, damn, why are they doing the most for Pookie and Ray? Why they don't mind being submissive to him? That's another level and layer to the conversation. Y'all are seeing the outside looking in. Y'all don't understand that she's messed up all of her chances and opportunities with the men that were deserving of submission. So now I have to compete for Ray to make him finally change because he's all I have access to. So let me go ahead and be submissive to him in an attempt to make him see me and choose me and want to do better and commit to me. Since I can't get with them, let me turn him into one of them. That is what's going on. But a lot of times it does not happen. And this is how a lot of women get stuck in the whole cycle. All right. But I got to wrap this up, y'all. It's coming up on 3 hours. I got stuff to do. And I appreciate y'all so much. John says, I want to make it clear. Money is the problem, but money is not real. It hasn't been real since 1933. Educating ourselves would make life so much simpler for our people if we understood power of credit. Interesting. I don't really get into the whole cash and credit debate because either way it could be flipped, right? So people can say credit is not real or credit is something that will keep you stuck in a cycle too, because you're gonna constantly have to put yourself into debt in order to build the credit. You know what I'm saying? So Like, how do you even pay the credit? Like, how do you even build your credit without using cash? You know, like, so I don't even get into all of that. It's really like two sides of the same coin. It's a matter of your lifestyle and your preference. You know, a lot of people say cash is king, and some people say credit is king. It just really depends. Because to be honest, if somebody wants to hinder you, they can. I've seen it. And my husband, before he owned his gym, he used to work in banking, right? And so people would come in and they got $1 million in the bank, right? $1 million in assets, or in the bank, or whatever the case is, and they'll try to come in and get a loan, and they'll be like, "Oh well, you don't have good credit, so." And they'll be like, "What the fuck?" But like, I'm showing you I have assets, or I have this money in my account, so you can use that as a leverage or collateral, whatever the case is. And they're like, "Oh no, but you don't have good credit." And then on the flip side, people will come in with immaculate credit. I'm talking about in the 800s and shit. And it's like, yeah, but you don't have the money. You know, so if somebody wants to stop you, they can. It just really depends on you and your lifestyle. My whole thing is maybe have both. Shit. You know. Because y'all out here saying money ain't real, but it show buying some real shit. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I love y'all. I respect y'all. I support y'all. I thank you guys so much for putting up with me. I know it's a long ass dope discussion, but it was very much so important and necessary. And I thought it would be very dope of us to go into the different levels and layers as to why you are seeing certain females stuck in a particular lifestyle, where that starts, how that starts, and where that ultimately leads to, you know. And hopefully y'all were able to learn something, take something from it, and grow, you know, learn something about your little big sister, you know, because your little big sister, look, it's a lot of growing I have to do now, a lot of growing, a lot of correcting, a lot of, you know, the molding, readjustment, all of that had to be done. And I'm still a work in progress, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully this dope discussion was beneficial for you guys. Let me ask this. Put a 2 in the chat if you learn something. Okay. If you learn something from this dope discussion, put a 2 in the chat. If it was insightful, if it was, you know, something that was beneficial, put a 2 in the chat for your little bit, sister. Let me know that I'm doing something. I'm giving some kind of good service, some kind of value. I'm adding on some kind of good value. Let me know. Okay. It means a lot to me. A lot of people try to come at your little bit, like, oh, this bitch. So it means a lot. I appreciate. Even Ray put the 2. I appreciate Ray for putting the 2. I appreciate it. Okay. You know, I really do. You know, even Ray, I was exposing the hell out of him and his secrets. And he even said he learned something. He appreciated. So thank you. Okay. Famo, he spelled out the 2. I appreciate it. Okay. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. I'll see y'all on the next dope discussion. Y'all, we're moving on Friday. So I don't even know what's going on. What's today? Today is Sunday. I'll probably go live again with you guys on Wednesday. And then after that, I don't know, because we're moving. We need some more space. You know, it's getting a little bit too crowded. And, you know, we need some more space, you know. So Friday will be busy, most likely. Saturday we'll be busy. My husband having an event at his gym, so I'll be busy on Saturday. Sunday, I'll probably still be moving. I don't know when I'm coming back after Wednesday, but y'all make sure that y'all like the videos, share the videos, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because, you know, you never know when we pop back up. I may even have some dope discussion uploads for that ass. So, you know, just be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. But definitely try to pull back up with us on Wednesday. And then after that, y'all, I'm going to have to, you know, pack some stuff up. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. I'll see y'all in the next dope discussion. And I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you guys so much for your constant love and support. I take none of you guys for granted whatsoever. Y'all are super dope. None of this is possible without you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Much love and peace.